As you'll hear from Thomas Friedman, Moore's Law changed everything. And so you need to understand the law in order to understand what he's talking about in terms of the accelerations that are impacting our world today. Gordon Moore in 1965 said the number of transistors per square inch is doubling every 2 years. And while this was applied to integrated circuits, you'll also see that all of technology moves very, very rapidly. If you've never heard of Gordon Moore, he's the chairman of Intel, and as of 2019, his net worth is reported to be $11.9 billion. Here is Moore's Law, and notice that it starts very, very slowly, but the major acceleration started in 2007, and at that point, the world was revolutionized. As you'll hear from Thomas Friedman, is that today technology is moving so fast that you really need to connect up with the influencers in key topic areas in your industry in order to stay up with them. So that's Moore's Law. So what does Moore's Law mean to you? Basically, if we track technology back to 2007, it was the start of 3 accelerations discussed by Thomas Friedman in his book, Thank You for Being Late. Thomas found that there were 3 accelerations that changed everything in terms of the way consumers and businesses interact. The first of these massive accelerations occurred with connectivity. At the time, we were using dial-up as a primary way to get online. In 2007, wireless came in very strongly and began to accelerate in terms of speed to the point that internet connectivity is now faster, cheaper, and ubiquitous for almost anyone on the globe. In 2007, also, the iPhone and the Android line of smartphones was introduced, and that started another wave of acceleration in terms of apps, connectivity, and being able to interact with any type of business anywhere in the world. The second was an acceleration in capacity. Cloud computing and massive big online data systems now allowed scientists to address the human genome and businesses and consumers to use data in new and innovative ways. Costs have plummeted while capacity soars, and today we take big data for granted. But in 2007, Hadoop started, Watson started, AI really took off, NLP or natural language processing began, and online consumer and business databases began to go online. The final one was capability. The World Wide Web exploded as online businesses and social media started. People began to rely on each other and talk to each other about companies and their products and began to rely on reviews and ratings. And in 2007, social networking sites, little ones like Facebook and Twitter started, social communities formed, and group collaboration online started. So what does this mean to you and your company? First off, it stresses the importance of finding influencers. The influencers who are talking on topics of importance to your industry and to your company are critical. They are your connectors to keep you current. Use their content and their discussions to help you stay up to date on key technology improvement and changes as they occur. Second, find communities to connect you to the people with similar concerns and passion. There are communities on any topic that you want, both professional and personal. Virtual and private communities have long tail and deep discussion on areas impacting your industry, and use those to engage with other professionals or consumers to develop your professional expertise. Third, identify key hashtags and keywords which define the hot topic areas for your industry and you. Hashtags and keywords are how communities form and connect. Use them everywhere. You can use them in your tweets. You can put them into your labels on your videos. The same thing's true on your blogs and on your podcasts. They help the searchers find you and your content. Finally, ride the wave of change. Change will be constant and continual, so use your professional connections to keep current and to find opportunities as well as avoid risk for your career and for your company.